Hello everyone and welcome back to play Metal Gear Solid with me. Today the plan is to finally finish this game. It shouldn't take too long, I reckon. So we just saved after switching the disc. So let's just load the game up and we'll be ready to go. It's gonna be everyone's favorite moment when we play with the card keys. Oh, man. But let's start with the mission log. What did we do last week? To stop the launch of the new type nuclear warhead, Snake must use the detonation code emergency override key at the underground maintenance base up north, or destroy Metal Gear itself. Snake fights Liquid's Hind D on the roof of the Communications Tower B and defeats it and gets to the snowfield of the these are long sentences. Of the Communications Tower B. However, Sniper Wolf is waiting for him. After? Well, should be like past that point. There we go. The underground maintenance base. Move the window a little bit. There we go. There's a guy. Where will he go? To his doom. Steady. So if I touch that, it will drop me into the lava, and I will die like T-1000. I don't want that. See the guy from this angle. Oh, he's coming back. He's gonna hide right about here. I wonder if as a kid Solid Snake was really good in the playing hide and seek. Okay, he's not coming back. Oh, he's coming back. God dang it, just make up your mind. Is there mines in this area?
I will be trying to stock up with the... I need missiles and stun and chaff grenades. Lots of them for the final fight. Come on. See, start with the body armor. Don't bring in a gun into a melee fight. I did lose a bit more health on that than I wanted. Totally fine. Totally fine. If I remember correctly, this area actually has mines. And a mean camera. Yep. Yeah, there's mines. Might as well use a ration now. Okay, what's the thermal camera? Okay, can't pick up more. But here's a spare ration. Ammo. Nothing we actually need. Lots of birds. But I reckon we don't have to harm them. Let's give a quick call to Otacon.
If you take that elevator down, you'll wind up in the warehouse. Metal Gear's underground maintenance base is just past there.
Crows.
What?
There are a lot of crows here.
There were crows around from before, but for some reason they started to really increase in number around the same time that Foxhound came to the base. It's really weird. I wonder what it could mean.
It's magic. But yeah, sorry about those little like hitches that's caused by the DVD drive spinning down.
I've got something to tell you about Naomi Hunter.
What about her?
Is this conversation secure?
Don't worry, the monitor's off.
Okay.
What's up?
I was in the FBI too, you know.
I didn't know that. What's your point?
Dr. Hunter's story about her background, about her grandfather being an assistant secretary to Hoover in the FBI.
Yeah?
and then going undercover to investigate the Mafia in New York.
Yeah, what about it?
It was all a big lie.
What did you say?
It was really bothering me. Why would she lie about it?
She lied.
She might be a spy.
Ridiculous.
Come on, even a high school student could see past it. The head of the FBI at that time, Edgar Hoover, he was a well-known racist. Didn't Naomi say that her father was Japanese?
Yeah?
Well, back then, there wasn't a single Asian investigator. Also, in the 1950s, the undercover mafia sting operations hadn't even started yet. They first started in 1960, in Chicago, not New York.
But
You better check it out. The chief and the president mysteriously dying, and that ninja? Too many strange things are happening.
are you saying that Naomi might be behind it?
I don't know. Either that, or she's working with the terrorists.
Could it be?
If I find out anything, I'll call. In the meantime, be careful.
Well, the plot thickens. Next up, Vulcan Raven. I really like this next fight. There's so many ways you can deal with this. Though I usually prefer using the Claymore mines. But yeah, I remember the first time ever I played the game, I beat the guy with the Nikita missiles. But then Stingers, I think I used one time as well. And then after that I always found the landmines as my thing. And I can't remember who was it. Half-Drunk Hero last time mentioned that it was a tactic basically to lock the guy in place to win him. So, can't remember how it was supposed to be done.
Welcome, Cossack. This is the end of the road for you. Right, my friends? Listen, they agree. Ravens aren't scavengers like most people think. They're simply returning to the natural world, that which is no longer needed. Sometimes they even attack wounded foxes.
You were the one in the M1 tank? Must have been a tight fit for a big boy like you.
But that was no true battle. The Ravens and I were testing to see what kind of man you were. The judgment is decided. The Ravens say you are a true warrior.
Am I hallucinating? I can't move.
The Raven has put the mark of death upon you. Blood from the east flows within your veins. Ah, your ancestors too were raised on the barren plains of Mongolia. Inuit and Japanese are cousins to each other. We share many ancestors, you and I.
I don't have any crows in my family tree.
You jest, but indeed ravens and snakes are not the best of friends. Nevertheless, you will make a worthy adversary.
At least this guy fights
You
fair.
live in Alaska too. You know of the World Eskimo Indian Olympics?
Yeah, I know it. Must be a real threat in the muck-duck eating contest.
Yes, you are right. But there is another event that I excel at. It is called the ear pull. It is an event where two opponents pull each other's ears while enduring the harsh cold. It tests spiritual as well as physical strength.
You want to pull each other's ears?
The form is different, but the spirit is the same. Rejoice, Snake! Ours will be a glorious battle.
This isn't glorious. It's just plain killing. Violence isn't a sport.
Well, we'll see if there's iron in your words.
Well, step 1, body armor. Step 2, claymores. Oh, too late. Should have done it first and then... Just have to make sure I don't run into my own mines. This. Nope. Come on, big boy. Okay. Okay, he's finally turning around. Okay, this was a bad move, because now to pick that up. Come on. Go. Should be walking into a mine. Okay. Both sides are mined, so... I reckon I should actually use the mine detector instead, so I'm gonna see where I put those, just in case my memory fails. Oh, Stinger missiles. Come on, this way. It's definitely not the fastest way of killing this guy, but... Yeah, he did find a mine. There. He's gonna come here. Or not, he's turning around. Okay, he's gonna pick up that. There's one way out of that area. I just blocked for myself. Oh! Ah! I tried to hit the button. God dang it! Okay, that was a stupid mistake. I was quite sure I hit the button to go on the floor. It's okay. Let's do it better. Oh, I wasn't... it's okay. Might as well use it. It's okay, Warren fell. It's totally fine. You know, it's not like fighting like a coward, it's fighting smart. But, let's skip that. Well, it's basically the only part in the game where I ever use the mines. But I'm gonna be more aggressive this time. Yeah. But you can actually just use the stingers on the on this too. I'm just gonna run past here. To keep one exit available. Also I need to collect stingers because we're gonna need lots of them. First blood. No, there's not. I don't think so, at least. It's coming that way. But yeah, as you were asking, Waterfall, yesterday, I'm definitely gonna try at some point play the rest of the Metal Gears as well. But that will have to wait for a bit, because I will be needing a piece of new hardware. Because the PS3 copyright thingy is gonna be a bit of an issue, so sorry. I should be getting a splitter at some point that should help me with that. Get the PS3 stuff working. So should be fine. Oh, he's running a lot. And I would also need a second display so I can actually play it proper. Oh, fudge. There we go. But yeah, I should be getting like a cheap display next month so I can have like a
Just
lag-free
as the boss
gameplay as well.
said, my existence,
Well, for myself, but it's like
which is no longer needed in this world.
capture card only. I can't really play games like this.
But my body will not remain in this place. My spirit and my flesh will become one with the ravens. In that way, I will return to Mother Earth who bore me. Snake! I will be watching you. Understand? Snake, take this security card. It will open that door.
Why?
You are a snake which was not created by nature. You and the boss. You are from another world. A world that I do not wish to know. Go and do battle with him. I will be watching from above.
From above?
First, I'll give you a hint. The man who you saw die before your eyes.
What is it?
That was not the DARPA chief. It was Decoy Octopus, a member of Foxhound. He was a master of disguise. He copied his subjects down to the blood. So he drained the chief's blood and took it into himself. But he wasn't able to deceive the Angel of Death.
The Angel of Death. But why go to so much trouble? Why impersonate the chief?
That is the end of my hint. You must solve the rest of the riddle yourself. Snake, in the natural world, there's no such thing as boundless slaughter. There's always an end to it. But you are different.
What are you trying to say?
The path you walk on has no end. Each step you take is paved with the corpses of your enemies. Their souls will haunt you forever. You shall have no peace. Hear me, Snake. My spirit will be watching you.
Ah, he's gone. If I remember, this was on one side of the ghost picture.
Snake,
If you used the
it's
camera.
me.
Master.
It's about Naomi. Turn your monitor off.
What about Naomi?
Colonel, is Naomi there?
No, she's away. She's taking a short nap. So what is this about Naomi?
Okay, maybe we'd better let the Colonel hear this too.
Yeah. Go on, Master.
Well, basically, Dr. Naomi Hunter is not Dr. Naomi Hunter at all.
What?
I thought her story of her background sounded kind of fishy, so I checked it out.
And?
There is an actual Dr. Naomi Hunter, or I should say, there was one. But she's not the woman we know. The real Naomi Hunter disappeared somewhere in the Middle East. Our Naomi must have somehow obtained her identification papers.
So then who is she really?
She must be some kind of spy.
A spy?
Yes. Maybe she's been sent to sabotage this operation.
Are you saying she's with the terrorists?
I don't want to believe it either, but she is working for Foxhound.
So you think she had a part in the uprising?
Or she could be working with some different group altogether.
Different group? It couldn't be.
Place her under arrest.
What?
She's betrayed us. She needs to be arrested and interrogated to find out who she's with.
If she's one of their spies, then we're in big trouble.
What do you mean?
Nothing.
Have you let her in on some kind of vital secret or something? Does this have anything to do with the mysterious deaths of the DARPA chief and the Arms Tech president?
I have no idea.
Anyway, we cannot allow her to participate any further in this mission.
Wait a minute. Without her, we can't complete this mission.
I knew it. You're hiding something.
Give me some time. I'll try to get it out of her.
Hurry then. We've got to figure out who she is and what she's doing here.
I understand. Snake, give me some time.
I don't have any time left for you.
I would really like to know, like, how much of the whole Patriots and stuff storyline Kojima had ready when he wrote this game. Like, is it just he just did random things and just work on those from that later, or did he actually think of all the stuff beforehand? Stocking up what we have. Like, to be honest, there's like lots of writing in this game. Kinda feels like that he had everything ready. Just a few cameras. Yeah, I don't want to get caught by them. I'm not sure, like, did they actually even fire at you or not, but either way, can't really waste too many chaff grenades.
It's Metal Gear.
Here we go, a couple of chaffs. Right, this was the other place where I actually used the mines. Not yet though, but eventually.
Snake, it's me.
What's wrong? Did you find a good place to hide?
Yeah, thanks to the stealth gear. It looks like they've finished getting Metal Gear ready.
How do you know that?
I overheard them talking. Where are you now?
Right in front of Metal Gear, but it's strange.
What is?
There's nobody here. No guards, nobody patrolling. It's too quiet.
Maybe because they're all ready. They said they even input the PAL codes.
What should I do?
All we can do is use the override system that President Baker told you about.
But I've only got one of the 3 keys, and besides that,
no
like
idea.
Ocelot said, there's some trick to using the keys.
Leave it to me.
You got some kind of plan?
Well, I'm in the computer room right now. I'm trying to access Baker's private files.
Baker's files. Don't you need a password?
Of course, but there are ways.
Are you a hacker?
He's becoming a hero.
That describes me pretty well.
Does it look like you can get in?
I don't know yet. I'll give it a try.
I'm counting on you.
Unlike some character we've seen in the Star Wars movies. Otacon actually have to grow up a little bit to become a hero. And even then, he's not really that much of a hero.
Snake, it's me again.
How's it going?
Not bad. I just got past his 3rd security level. He was a pretty careful guy.
Do you think you'll break in soon?
I never met a system I couldn't bust into.
Okay, keep trying.
Stock up with boxes. Perfect. What is it?
Snake, I did it!
You got past security?
Bingo!
Great. So what do you got?
I accessed the confidential Metal Gear file.
So what about the PAL override system that Baker talked about?
I haven't found it yet.
That's what I need to know.
But Snake, I found something else.
What?
The secret behind the new nuclear weapon. Just as I thought, the nuclear warhead is designed to be fired from the railgun like a projectile. It doesn't use fuel, so it isn't considered a missile. That way it can get around all sorts of international treaties.
Pretty sneaky.
Yes, but effective. And that's not even the scariest thing about this weapon.
Oh, I can't wait to hear this.
It's a stealth weapon.
You mean it won't show up on radar?
Yeah. The truth is, they've been working on a stealth missile since the late 70s.
Why weren't they able to develop one until now?
Because of the missile rocket propulsion system, it would be picked up by enemy satellites.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
But unlike a missile, the railgun doesn't burn any propellant, so it can't be detected by any current ballistic missile detection systems.
Well, they talk.
An invisible
It's gonna
nuclear
burn
warhead.
up a trick.
Totally impossible to intercept. And on top of that, it's got a surface-piercing warhead designed to penetrate hardened underground bases.
Yeah, we learned that lesson in the Gulf War.
This thing could mean the end of the world.
It's the ultimate weapon. And from a political point of view, it avoids the problem of nuclear reduction and
All
nuclear
Final Fantasy
inspections.
players know what the ultimate
Colonel,
weapon
Is
is.
this true? Are you listening?
I'm listening.
If word of this got out, it could delay the signing of the START 3 treaty and cause a huge international incident.
Yeah, it would be nasty. The United States would be denounced by the UN. It could even bring the president down.
Did you know this, Colonel?
I'm sorry.
You've changed, Colonel.
I won't make any excuses.
Snake, listen to me. This new nuclear weapon, it's never actually been tested, only simulated.
You mean they ran a computer model?
Yeah, that's why they were conducting this exercise. They needed to get actual experimental data to back up the simulation.
What were the results of the exercise?
It looks like it went better than they hoped for, but I can't find the data anywhere on this network. You'd think the data as important as that would be carefully recorded.
What's the optical
Was.
disc?
President Baker gave me an optical disc with all of the test data.
What? Do you still have it?
No, Ocelot took it from me.
Damn. The terrorists have replaced the dummy warhead with a real warhead. Once they input the detonation codes, they should be ready to launch.
So you think they can do it?
Well, the dummy warhead was designed to be identical to the real thing, so I think so.
Did you find out how to override it yet?
Not yet. It must be in a separate file. Right now I'm looking through all of Baker's personal files.
We're counting on you.
Should be a guy somewhere here, so I don't want to get caught. Because the visibility is not the best. Oh, there he is. What we do have is a box. It's not going this far. The best thing is just line up here. Take a sniper rifle. Wait for him to come back here. Headshot. We don't need a ration, but we could use more chaff and stun grenades. It is a headshot. I'm a professional.
Snake,
Did you find it?
no. I haven't found out about the override system yet, but I found Baker's ulterior motive.
Someone's talking in this
He's just
part,
working
but
to get
no
rich,
worries.
isn't he?
Well, that's part of it. Armstech is in much worse financial trouble than I thought.
I know they lost their bid to make the next generation fighter jet. That plus the reduction in SDI spending.
It looks like there was even some talk of a hostile takeover.
Everything was riding on this project, I guess.
And it looks like we were paying a lot of bribe money to the DARPA chief.
Bribe money, huh?
Yeah, and Baker was a big proponent of the nuclear deterrent theory.
I see. So anyway, what about the override?
Just give me a little bit longer.
But yeah, if you see Warren fell where the spray of blood came out from, then yeah, it was basically a headshot. I'm glad they didn't see me.
Okay, I've entered the PAL codes and disengaged the safety device. We can launch anytime.
There's still no response from Washington. It looks like we'll have to show them that we mean business.
Should I set it for Cherniton, Russia?
No, there's been a change. The new target is Lothnor, China.
Why, boss?
I'm sure neither you nor Mr. Golukovich would really like to see a nuclear bomb dropped on your motherland, right?
Liquid. But why? There's nothing there.
Wrong. It's a nuclear test site.
A nuclear test site?
If we nuke a major population center, the game's over. But a nuclear explosion at a test site can still be concealed from the public. Meanwhile, Washington will be
Sneaky.
worried about the retaliatory strike from China.
That'll probably mean top-secret talks between both countries' leaders.
Of course. And in the process, the president will be forced to divulge the existence of a new and highly destabilizing nuclear weapon to the Chinese. What do you think that will do to the US's reputation? Or the president's?
And with the CTBT, that means that China and India... I see.
Yes. When the other countries hear about this new weapon, they'll all want to contact us. Washington won't be very happy when we start selling their own system to the highest bidders. Yes, the president will break. He will give in to our demands.
Big boss's DNA and $1 billion.
$1 billion? That money will be used to cure our genome soldiers as well. I'm also including the Fox-Die vaccine in our demands.
Fox-Die. It killed Octopus and the Armstech president. So it's true that it affects older people first.
Very useless virus if it only killed two.
Mantis might not have been affected because he wore a mask.
Wolf wasn't infected either. Perhaps due to those tranquilizers she always took.
Something to do with the adrenaline level in the blood. Or maybe it's just because this Fox-Die was still experimental and they haven't worked out all the bugs yet.
In any case, Have you heard from your friend, Colonel Sergei Golukovich, at the Spetsnaz?
He still has doubts about the ability of Metal Gear. He said we can talk after Metal Gear's test launch is successful.
He's a very prudent man.
There's nothing to worry about. The Colonel wants Metal Gear and a new nuclear weapon so bad he can taste it. If Russia wants to regain its position as a military superpower, they need to reinforce their nuclear arsenal. They need a nuclear weapon that can't be intercepted. Metal Gear will allow them to gain first strike capability over the rest of the world.
Their regular army is in shambles, and they think they can restore their country's military power with nuclear weapons? Golukovich, he's no warrior. He's a politician.
But he's the one who gave us the Hind and most of our other heavy firepower.
He's got over 1,000 soldiers under his command. If we join forces, we could put up quite a resistance here. Since Mantis died, the Genome Soldier's brainwashing has started to wear off. I'm worried about the men's morale. An alliance with the Russians would boost that as well.
What do you say?
We're not going anywhere. We're going to dig in here.
We could still escape.
We've got the most powerful weapon ever made, and we're about to ally with Golukovich's forces.
Are you going to fight the whole world?
And what's wrong with that? We can launch a nuclear warhead at any target on this planet. A nuclear warhead invisible to radar. And on top of that, this base is full of spare nuclear warheads. Once we get the DNA and the money, the world will be ours.
What about your promise to Colonel Golukovich?
I have no interest in the revival of Mother Russia.
You're not thinking of reviving Big Boss's dream.
From today, call this place Outer Heaven.
Big Boss's dream.
But boss, you're not worried about the PAL being overridden. If the code is in it again, it'll be deactivated.
No need to worry. The DARPA chief and the Arms Tech president are both dead.
Does Snake know how the override system works?
You interrogated him, don't you know?
He didn't have any keys on him.
Good. Then no one can stop Metal Gear now.
By the way, what should we do with that woman? Want me to kill her?
Let her live. She's Campbell's niece, and Snake cares for her. We'll keep her as our ace in the hole.
Meryl, she's alive.
Snake, I found Baker's top secret
It's not gonna go
file.
well since Ocelot
Great
knows
job.
we're standing
How's it
right
going
here.
there?
They've finished inputting the PAL codes. So how do we deactivate them?
Okay, you see the override system that the president was talking about. It can also be used to input the detonation codes. You see, if you insert the keys when the warhead is active, you deactivate it. And if you insert them when it's inactive, it becomes activated. And you can only use the keys once.
Only once, huh?
Yeah, you better get started. We don't have much time.
But it takes 3 keys, right? I've only got one of them.
Hold on a minute. You see, that's the trick. You already have all 3 keys.
What are you talking about?
The card key is made of a shape memory alloy.
Shape memory alloy?
Yes. It's a material that changes shape at different temperatures. The key is made out of it.
This card key?
Yeah. The card key changes shape at different temperatures.
So this key is actually 3 keys in one. Clever.
Kind of pointless trick though.
Can you see the input terminals in the center of the control room?
I see them.
Those 3 laptop terminals are for the emergency input. There should be a symbol on each screen. Each symbol corresponds to a different key. Input the keys in order from left to right. The left one's for the room temperature key. See the symbol? Next to that goes the low temperature key. The one on the right is the high temperature key.
Okay, I got it. First, I change the shape of the card, and then I input them in order, right?
That's right. All you do is insert the card keys. After you insert the key into the module, a hard disk reads the information contained on it. Once you've finished with all 3 terminals, the code input process is complete. But here's the thing. You can only use the key 3 times. It's an emergency system. It's only meant to be used
Yeah,
once.
it's an emergency system and it's so hard to use.
That key, Snake.
Who's that?
He was think that the emergency key would be quick to use instead of warming it up and cooling it down first.
The drainage ditch.
Snake! This is bulletproof glass. There's no way in. I'll enjoy watching you die.
Snake, you've got to get that key.
No problemo. Step 1. Body armor. Throw that guy about. We just run, run, run. And the super intelligence genome soldiers, they can't climb the stairs or ladder. So just wait for the invasion. Go. Not sure if we needed to wait, but it's okay. Checking if there's any boxes we can use. Let's do a quick call to Mei Ling.
You caught Snake? Snake, in China they say, when walking through a melon patch, don't adjust your sandals. That means that when things get really bad, you have to try to remember what's important. Keep things in the proper
melons?
perspective, okay?
The second spot where I like to use the claymore, because we need to catch a rat. Might be a bit excessive, but I don't know what you guys use as rat traps, but in Finland we always just use explosives. Sometimes the key actually might be here too, so. Gonna get rid of that. No luck. the rat to just walk into the mine. Any moment now. There we go. Now, just double check we accidentally did not pick up a bomb. And hey Joe, thank you for the follow. How's it going, man? Go to the first laptop. Yeah, I'm good, man. It's been a nice weekend. You can get to play summer car and this, so and my guy won the Formula 1 race today, so it's been a good weekend. Headshot. And if Wardenfell says it wasn't a headshot, don't listen to him. So, which Metal Gear is your favorite? Okay, where's the PAL key? Got the first.
PAL code number 1 confirmed. Awaiting PAL code number 2.
Okay, that takes care of PAL code number 1. Now PAL number 2. Freeze the key.
Either this or well, the third one is good. The third one's really good. I'm a bit of a weirdo because I really like the oh, dang it! I really enjoyed the Ground Zeroes headshot. Even though that was not even like the full-sized game, but I just really enjoyed playing that Camp Omega stuff. But yeah, I guess the one I played the most is this one, though. I used to play this so much in the like 20 years ago. Which is actually the same copy I'm still using. Well, there is still oh, the series, if you mean the series. I don't know, man. it's Konami. Hard to tell. Also, I just remembered, there's a way through this room. Don't need to use chaffs. But yeah, as for this game, there was the remake, the one on the GameCube, the Twin Snakes. It was a bit of a silly one, to be honest. I might as well use that. I don't really care about the end stats, so. Still yellow. Well, it is basically the same game, except it controls and game mechanics are basically from Metal Gear Solid 2. So in this game it kinda makes the game a lot easier. And the cutscenes are very over the top. Like all the characters are basically just doing backflips while talking normally because they don't have anything better to do. And when Snake destroys the chopper, he basically jumps on the missile to shoot a missile that hits the chopper. It's like it's just so over the top, man. I mean, that was a very nice remake. You can probably easily like find the cinematics for it on YouTube, so you can see that it's a bit of a silly side. Yeah, I just remember, like, especially when the Liquid Snake is talking to you, he just walks on the railings and... headshot. Always hits the head. Yeah, basically, he just bounces on the railings, does some backflips while telling the story. Go, key number 2.
Palcom number 2 confirmed. Awaiting Palcom number 3.
Okay, there goes pal code number 2. Next comes pal number 3. Warm the key.
headshot. It's kind of funny though that in this game always the blood sprays from the basically the neck of the guys. Yeah. The first PlayStation had so many good games. Like last time I stopped by at my dad's place, I actually found my old PlayStation. I have no idea if it still runs, but I actually don't even have a display where I can connect it, where I can try to connect it to. Because it used the old SCART connection, and none of the modern devices have that anymore. So did I. Got it chipped. Not, I didn't have all the games, but yeah, we had lots of games. Sometimes we still play Bushido Blade, though we played on the emulator, but still use the disc. Just because that game is so much fun as a two-player game. So that's so many good duels on that. That sucks. Thank you for the follow word, Puppet. No, not Puppet. A poet. Word up poet. There we go. 3 words. How's it going? To be honest, I've lost some games to my friends as well at times, because you loan the games, then you never remember to ask them back, and then they forget they exist. And sometimes they just end up in the wrong places. It happens. Only game that has gone missing from my collection that I really would like to get back is my
you should talk to the Colonel. He's looking into
Link
it.
to the Past.
Turn your monitor off.
The cartridge. I have
Okay,
the box
it's
one,
off.
not the
No one else
cartridge
can hear
anymore.
us. Go ahead.
Sorry, but I didn't want the Colonel to hear.
Okay, so what's up?
I've got a good friend in the Pentagon.
Yeah?
He's the one who told me about it. It looks like the DIA recently developed a new type of assassination weapon.
You are so... I didn't like the sequel so much.
Have you ever heard of something called Fox Die?
No.
But yeah, Bushido Blade.
Fox Die.
That was so
Liquid and the others
amazing.
were talking about it.
Yeah. It's some kind of virus that targets specific people. I don't know all the details, but...
What are you trying to say?
It's too similar.
What is?
The cause of death. Didn't the Arms Tech president and the DARPA chief, I mean, Decoy Octopus, die of something that looked like a heart attack?
Yeah.
Don't think I ever played Tenchu, really.
Fox
Friends,
Die
a couple friends loved it, but
simulating a heart attack.
I never really got into it.
No. You're telling me that Naomi was behind it?
Snake, try to remember. Did Naomi give you some kind of injection?
The nanomachines.
She was in the best position to have done it, but I don't know what her motive was.
Does the Colonel know?
I'm not sure. But he still hasn't questioned her.
Okay, I'll ask him myself. Colonel, what's new with the Naomi situation?
I just placed Naomi under arrest.
Arrest?
She was sending coded messages towards the Alaskan base. I didn't want to believe it, but she must be working with the terrorists.
Are you sure?
I'm afraid so. She's being interrogated now.
What kind of interrogation?
Well,
Not the road dress,
I'd like
but
to avoid
roll
the rough
gauge. Yes,
stuff,
I did.
but we don't even have
The
any
cars
swimming
that go
penalty here.
both like
Call me if you
you
find
can
out anything.
flip them over and they
So
still
it's
keep going.
true, isn't it?
Naomi, I can't believe it.
That means the fox dye vaccine must be around
Did play
somewhere.
that.
Listen, I've got bigger things to worry about.
But Snake, you might be
So
infected
I was
too,
more
you
into
know.
All I
wipeouts
can do
back in
is
the day.
leave it up to the Colonel.
The wipeout games were lots of fun. Okay, the mines. So I can just walk here. Let's go past here. Yeah, there's so many good role-playing games as well. Like, as for my retro Sundays, I'm actually gonna continue Metal Gear. Like next week, gonna start off with the Final Fantasy VII. So that game was lots of fun. And then later on, when I get the hardware to actually be able to capture the PlayStation 3 footage, it's gonna be more Metal Gears. Yeah, and then on the PlayStation 1 there was the Breath of Fire 3. I really loved that one. And yeah, I mean, like, I played few of them, but the 7th one was my first ever. So hide here. Oh, gonna walk straight into that to get the bullets. Oh, right, the key. We did play Final Fantasy VI at one point. That was lots of fun. Yeah, one of the games I played the most on my PlayStation 1 was the that Space Hulk. I just love that game. And I finally got it working on Windows 10 as well. Okay, not warm enough. To be honest though, I guess we might start off with Final Fantasy VII today. This game might be completed a lot faster than I thought. Even with the dialogue. Yeah, I can definitely recommend the Final Fantasy 4, 6, and 7. Those are the ones I've been enjoying the most. Final Fantasy 8, not so much. Okay, Joe, you have a good one, and hopefully I'll catch you next time. Staying warm. Oh no, I should put the Palki away, just in case it loses temperature. I've actually never had it changing to normal temperature before in this run back, so...
Snake, can you hear me? It's Naomi.
Naomi? What the hell?
Campbell and the others are busy right now. I'm on a different codec.
Naomi, is what the Colonel says true?
Yes, but not everything I said was a lie.
Who are you?
I don't know myself. I don't know my real name or even what my parents looked like. I bought all my identification, but my reason for getting into genetics was true.
'Cause you want to know yourself, right?
That's right. I want to know where I came from. My age, my race, anything.
Naomi.
I was found in Rhodesia sometime in the 80s. A dirty little orphan.
Rhodesia? What's now known as Zimbabwe?
Yes. Rhodesia was owned by England until 1965, and there were lots of Indian laborers around. That's probably where I got my skin color from, but I'm not even sure about that.
Naomi, you're too worried about the past. Isn't it enough to understand who you are now?
Understand who I am now?
It's
Why should I?
a bit
No
of a
one else tries
trivia
to
info.
understand me.
The voice actor for
I was
Naomi
alone for
is
so
actually
long,
the same lady who
until I
does
met my big
female
brother.
shepherd.
And him.
Your big brother.
Yes. Frank Yeager.
What?
He was a young soldier when he picked me up near the Zambezi River. I was half dead from starvation, and he shared his rations with me. Yes. Frank Yeager. The man who you destroyed was my brother and my only family.
No. Gray Fox?
We survived that hell together, Frank and I. He protected me. He's my one connection. The only connection I have to my past.
And he brought you back to America?
No. I was in Mozambique when he came.
Who is he? You mean Big Boss?
Yes. He brought us to this land of freedom, this America. And then he and my brother went back to Africa to continue the war. And that's when it happened. You killed my benefactor and sent my brother home a cripple. I vowed revenge and joined Foxhound. I knew it was my best chance to meet you, and I prayed for the day that I would.
So, were your prayers answered?
Apparently.
Yes. I waited 2 long years.
To kill me? Is that all you cared about?
Yes. That's right. 2 years. You were all I thought about for 2 long years. Like some kind of twisted obsession.
Do you still hate me?
Not exactly. I was partly wrong about you.
What about Liquid and the others?
I'll have my revenge on them too.
Naomi, you didn't kill that doctor too, did you? The one that used Gray Fox for his genome experiments?
Dr. Clark? No.
That was my brother. Afterwards, I covered it up and helped him hide out.
So that ninja, I mean Gray Fox, he's come here to kill me?
I don't think so. I think he just came here to fight you. I wasn't sure before, but now I think I understand. A final battle with you. That's all he lives for. I'm sure of it.
Fox? No. Naomi, tell me something.
About Fox Die? Fox Die is a type of retrovirus that targets and kills only specific people.
Kind of fitting to these days.
First, it infects the macrophages in the victim's body. Fox Die contains smart enzymes created through protein engineering. They're programmed to respond to specific genetic patterns in the cells.
Those enzymes recognize the target's DNA?
Right. They respond by becoming active and using the macrophages. They begin creating TNF-epsilon.
Huh?
It's a type of cytokine, a peptide which causes cells to die. The TNF-epsilon is carried along the bloodstream to the heart, where they attach to the TNF receptors in the heart cells.
And then they cause a heart attack?
The heart cells suffer a shock and undergo an extreme apoptosis. Then, the victim dies.
Apoptosis? You mean the heart cells commit suicide? Naomi.
What?
You must have programmed that thing to kill me too, right? Do I still have time? Naomi, I don't blame you for wanting me dead, but I can't go yet. I still have a job to do.
Listen, Snake. I'm not the one who made the decision to use Fox Die.
Huh? You weren't?
No. You were injected with Fox Die as a part of this operation.
It was Campbell.
I just wanted to let you know that. No, that's not the whole truth.
Huh?
The real thing I wanted to tell you was... Snake, I...
Hey, what are you doing?
Snake!
Naomi!
Snake, I can't allow Naomi to make any more unauthorized transmissions.
What?
Naomi's been removed from this operation.
What happened to Naomi? What did she mean when she said that Fox Die was a part of this operation? Colonel, let me talk to her.
I won't. She's under arrest.
Colonel, you double-crossed me.
Snake, there's no time for that. Right now,
Too
your
bad we
job
can't
is to stop
do
Metal
anything
Gear.
to him.
Okay, Snake?
Just checking.
I can't really blame Dr. Naomi.
Never mind.
I feel sorry for her. Ever since I was a little kid, I always hated my first name.
Hal, isn't it?
Yeah, but I'm not a computer, I'm a human. My grandfather taking part in the Manhattan Project, my father being born on the day of the Hiroshima bomb. I hated every part of that. My name, my father, my grandfather. It felt like all those things were a ball and chain around my legs, dragging me down. But now that I think about it, I realize that I was blessed. At least I know who I am, where I came from. But Dr. Naomi didn't even know who her parents were, what her real name was. She must have been a very lonely little girl.
Otacon.
Sorry, Snake. I guess right now you should focus on re-inputting those PAL codes.
Yeah, let's do that. I actually don't remember if I've ever heard that conversation before. Oh, it doesn't make a difference though. Just run quickly past the security. Just like at the airports. Climb up. Stun grenades? No, chaff. Should be fine. We have it maxed out, we'll be totally fine. Hopefully I can actually beat the Metal Gear. It's been so long. I'm having a bit doubts, but we'll see. We will see. T1. Headshot. This way, here, and get the pallet key. It's still hot.
PAL code number 3 confirmed. PAL code entry complete. Detonation code activated.
Oh no! Who saw that happening?
Ready for launch.
I deactivated it.
This is the best scene ever. The disguise.
Thank you, Snake. Now the detonation code is completed. Nothing can stop Metal Gear now.
Master, what's going on?
You found the key, and even activated the warhead for us too. I really must express my gratitude. Sorry to have involved you in that silly shape memory alloy business.
What are you talking about?
We weren't able to learn the DARPA chief's code. Even with Mantis' psychic powers, he couldn't read his mind. Then Ocelot accidentally killed him during the interrogation. In other words, we weren't able to launch the nuclear device, and we were all getting a little worried. Without the threat of a nuclear strike, our demands would never be met.
What do you mean?
Without the detonation codes, we had to find some other way. That's when we decided you might prove useful, Snake.
What?
First, I thought we might get the information from you, Snake, so I had Decoy Octopus disguise himself as the DARPA chief. Unfortunately, Octopus didn't survive the encounter, thanks to Fox Die.
You mean you had this plan from the beginning, just to get me to input the detonation code?
Huh? You didn't think you made it this far by yourself,
I did.
you?
Who the hell are you?
In any case, the launch preparations are complete. Once the world glimpses the power of this weapon, the White House will have no choice but to surrender the Fox Die vaccine to me. Their ace in the hole is useless now.
Ace in the hole?
The Pentagon's plan to use you was already successful in the torture room. Snake, you're the only one who doesn't know. Ah, poor fool.
Who are you anyway?
I'll tell you everything you want to know. If you come where I am, that is.
Where are you?
Very close by.
Snake, that's not Master Miller.
Campbell, you're too late.
Master Miller's body was just discovered at his home. He's been dead for at least 3 days. I didn't know because my codec link with Master was cut off. But Mei Ling said his transmission signal was coming from inside the base.
So who is it?
Snake, you've been talking to...
Me, dear brother.
Who am I?
liquid.
Best disguise ever.
You've served your purpose. You may die now.
We are not in a hurry. We just put the gas mask on. And then we're gonna give Otacon a call.
Snake, that's bulletproof glass. You can't break it with an ordinary weapon.
Can't you open the security lock here?
I'll try. Just hold on for a minute.
Yeah, no worries. We have a minute. It's ration.
I hacked into security. Snake, I'm opening the door.
What was that? Okay, I'm just gonna... Oh. Oh, apparently I can't go back there. I was just gonna go see if I can pick up... Oh, there's no boxes anymore. Okay, let's apparently I can't do that. Oh. Okay, I'm pretty sure I can't do anything with that anyways, but you know, might as well try. I'm just gonna try Nikita Missile. See how he reacts, or does he? Oh, no use. Okay, never mind. Then we're gonna die a few times on the final battle, right?
Snake! Did you like my sunglasses? You'd point a weapon at your own brother?
Why did you disguise yourself as Master?
So I could manipulate you more easily. And you performed quite well, I must say. Although the boys at the Pentagon are probably saying the same thing.
What the hell are you talking about?
Following orders blindly with no questions asked, you've lost your warrior's pride and become nothing more than a pawn, Snake.
What?
Stopping the nuclear launch, rescuing the hostages, it was all just a diversion.
A diversion?
The Pentagon only needed for you to come into contact with us. That's what killed the Arms Tech president and decoy octopus.
You don't mean...
That's right. You were sent here to kill us so they could retrieve Metal Gear undamaged, along with the bodies of the Genome soldiers. From the beginning, the Pentagon was just using you as a vector to spread Fox Dye.
Fox Dye? It can't be. Are you telling me Naomi was working with the Pentagon?
They thought she was, but it seems that Dr. Naomi Hunter couldn't be controlled so easily.
What?
We've got a spy working in the Pentagon. He reported that Dr. Hunter altered Fox Dye's program just before the operation, but no one knows how or why.
I wonder... Maybe they arrested her so they could find out the answer to that.
No doubt. But I had no idea she was motivated by such petty revenge. We still don't know what changes she made to Fox Dye's program. Oh well, it doesn't matter.
Imagine if you could use the gun here. The game would be over.
My list of White House demands.
There's a vaccine?
There must be, but that woman is the only one who really knows. Anyway, it might prove to be unnecessary.
Why's that?
You were successful in coming into contact with all of us, so we must have all been exposed to the virus. It's true that the Arms Tech president and decoy octopus were killed by Fox Dye, but Ocelot, myself, and you, the carrier, were apparently unaffected.
A bug in the virus's programming?
Could be. In any case, if it doesn't kill you, then I'm not worried either. After all, our genetic code is identical.
So it's true. You and I are...
Yes, twins. But we're not ordinary twins. We're twins linked by cursed genes. Les enfants terribles.
It can't be identical if they have a different hair
you got all the old
color.
man's dominant genes. I got the flawed recessive genes. Everything was
Unless
done
there's
so
hair
that
dye
you would
used.
be the greatest of his children. The only reason I exist is so they could create you.
I was the favorite, huh?
That's right. I'm just the leftovers of what they used to make you. Can you understand what it's like to know that you're garbage since the day you were born? But I'm the one Father chose.
So that's why you're so obsessed with Big Boss. Some warped kind of love.
Love? It's hate! He always told me I was inferior, and now I'll have my revenge! You should understand me, brother. You killed our father with your own hands! You stole my chance for revenge! Now I'll finish the work that Father began. I will surpass him! I will destroy him!
You're just like Naomi.
Well, I'm not like you! Unlike you, I'm proud of the destiny that is encoded into my very genes! Yeah! Snake,
Too slow.
your blood will be the first to be spilled by this glorious new weapon! Consider it an honor, a gift from your brother! Now I'll show you the power of the weapon that will lead us in the 21st century!
It's just a heads up. I really suck at fighting them against this machine. So, we'll see how it goes.
How do I stop it?
At least I kind of remember that I wasn't too good at this, but we'll see. Okay. Come on, load up. This is actually something that bugged me in the some Metal Gears, is that they are based so like in the lot earlier date than this, and the Metal Gears are way more advanced. Like especially on the Metal Gear Solid 5, thing is so much better than the Rex. Okay, so what we need is this, and we need to phone Otacon.
Snake, Rex's armor is impregnable. You can't do any damage with the weapons you've got. Rex uses the latest advances in compound armor. The only way you can pierce it is with a high-performance heat round.
So what do I do?
Rex's pilot seat operates exactly like a VR system. It's got multiple sensors connected to a high-tech interface used for the controls. It's completely self-enclosed and shut off from the outside environment.
He's not using his naked eyes?
That's right. So if you could somehow destroy the sensors... Do you see that round plate on Rex's left arm?
Yeah, that thing that looks like a shield.
That's a radome. If you can destroy that thing, it won't be able to use its electronic equipment.
So he'll be blinded.
Yeah, try to hit that radome with a Stinger missile.
So that will stop it?
No. Rex was designed so it can be controlled manually, too.
Oh, great.
The part that looks like a beak is where the pilot seat is. In an emergency, it'll open up. Rex's armor is perfect. You can't destroy it.
You told me that already.
But the interior is a different story.
I get it. First I destroy the radome. That will force him to open up the pilot's seat.
Right. If you can shoot a Stinger missile into the cockpit, you'll destroy the computer control system.
You intentionally designed it with a weak point?
It's not a weak point. I like to think of it as a character flaw. People just aren't complete without some type of character flaw, don't
Good
you
explanation.
think?
I guess so. I owe you one, Otacon.
Okay. So, let's try Jaffer 2. There's missiles coming up. I needed to turn. I needed to see me for a bit. Okay. Oh, that didn't go well. Okay, that works. Now we blow up the chaff. Can I hit the radar from here? Yep. Come on. So this is the easy part. The second phase, that was a bit more difficult. Swapping. If we keep rotating the same direction, it should keep the radar arm always visible for us. Chaff. Chaff. Go.
Did that do it?
Nice try, Snake! Die! Hurry! Get away!
Grey Fox.
A name from long ago. It sounds better than Deep Throat.
So
To be honest, it's more like a Mega Man now, with the arm cannon.
I'll send you back to hell!
Fox, why? What do you want from me?
I'm a prisoner of death. Only you can free me.
Fox, stay out of this. What about Naomi? She's hell-bent on taking revenge for you.
Naomi?
You're the only one who can stop her.
No, I can't.
Why?
Because I'm the one who killed her parents. I was young then, and couldn't bring myself to kill her too. I felt so bad that I decided to take her with me. I raised her like she was my own blood to soothe my guilty conscience. Even now, she thinks of me as her brother.
Fox.
From the outside, we might have seemed like a happy brother and sister, but every time I looked at her, I saw her parents' eyes staring back at me. Tell her for me. Tell her that I was the one who did it. There you are! We're just about out of time.
Come Come on, guys, destroy it.
From deep throat. I'll stop it from moving.
Fox!
In the Middle East, we don't hunt foxes, we hunt jackals. Instead of foxhounds, we use Royal Harriers.
Fox!
How strong is that exoskeleton of yours? Snake, are you just going to sit by and watch him die?
Well, can't control the characters, so...
Fox is more dangerous than a jackal.
Destroyed the radome.
Impressive! You are indeed worthy of the code name Fox, but now you're finished!
No! Fire the stinger!
Fox! Can you really shoot? You'll kill him too!
Now! In front of you!
No,
I
can't do it. It's no good. I can't do it.
I know, I can't do it.
I can't do it.
Neither truly alive,
No good.
nor
I
truly
can't do it.
an
No,
undying
I can't do
shadow
it.
in a world of light. But soon, it will finally end.
Nobody dies without final words.
We're not tools of the government or anyone else. Fighting was the only thing I was good at. But at least I always fought for what I believed in. Snake, farewell.
Foolish man! He prayed for death, and it found him. You see, you can't protect anyone, not even yourself.
So,
Die!
in this next phase, I usually go with the stun grenades. He has the damn missiles. I'm just gonna fire them there. Okay, I didn't hit. Because the second phase is the one where I always fail. I just can't seem to be able to avoid those rockets. I can't see the... Can I just wonder actually. Okay, there's rockets incoming. Jeez, so much damage here. Even with the body armor. Okay, this is going so bad. Can't move. Can't escape those missiles. I can't remember. Can't remember the trick. There was a. supposed to be a like certain direction you run, and those missiles don't hit you.
Snake! Snake!
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Thank you for your applause, Jonesy. Yeah, I really hate that second phase. Like, so, that's the thing. I would like. Oh, God damn it! Somebody last stream said about the trick that basically prevents it from shooting you so much. Yeah, I just got too close and first phase is super easy. Early convenience. Just keep the chaffs going and those rockets will not bug me. Second phase, that's the... should be fine. Don't think I have to move. Go. Load the cutscene.
Now
We have to do this again.
I can finally die. After Zanzibar,
No good. I can't do it.
taken from the battle, neither truly alive nor truly dead, an undying shadow in a world of light. But soon,
What was the trick that the half-drunk hero said? Like, make him back into the wall so I can go like underneath him or something like that and shoot from there. Apparently that was his kind of like speedrun tactic.
Snake.
Yeah, you see me. Those rockets, I can't escape them. It's slightly bucking me. Okay, he's all the way there. If I go like here. Oh, wrong missile. Oh, it's using the... Okay, well this didn't work. Maybe I need to just blind him for a bit. Oh, he can shoot it backwards. Okay, let's try that tactic. Around him. There. Okay, this works. Now he sees me. Okay, stun grenade seems to stop him for a bit. Hey, Clarion. I was wondering where I am. Fuck. Sorry, cursing. Come on. Come on. Well, at least you can barely see me on the in the game too. You know, I'm like right here underneath. But yeah, I think this tactic is working quite nice. I need to use a stun grenade. I will win this. Except that missile went wide. Cause I'm best around. Metal Gear's not gonna keep me down. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Clarion, I promised you not to sing. There we go.
Snake, I'll crush you into dust.
Did it? And another one bites the dust. He's been shot down. he was like in a chopper. I shot him down with that. Now he's been on Metal Gear. I've been shooting missiles into him, and he's totally fine. Oh, that guy's tough.
Sleeping late as usual. A snake.
Liquid, you're still alive.
I won't die as long as you.
So how's it going, Carradine? Did you get to relax this
It
weekend?
looks like your revolution was a failure.
Just because you've destroyed Metal Gear doesn't mean I am done fighting.
Fighting? What are you really after?
A world where warriors like us are honored as we once were, as we should be.
That was Big Boss's fantasy.
It was his dying wish. When he was young, during the Cold War, the world needed men like us. We were valued then. We were desired. But things are different now. With all the liars and hypocrites running the world, war isn't what it used to be. We're losing our place in a world that no longer needs us. A world that now spurns our very existence. You should know that as well as I.
Sounds like you guys had a date.
After I launch this weapon and get our $1 billion, we'll be able to bring chaos and honor back to this world gone soft. Conflict will breed conflict. New hatreds will arise. Then we'll steadily expand our sphere of influence.
But as long as there are people, there will always be war.
But the problem is balance. Father knew what type of a balance was best.
Is that the only reason?
Which games did you play?
Isn't
And
it
what movie did you
enough
watch?
For warriors such as us.
I don't want that kind of world.
Ha! You lie. So why are you here then? Why do you continue to follow your orders while your superiors betray you? Why did you come here? Well, I'll tell you then. You enjoy all the killing. That's why.
What?
Are you denying it? Haven't you already killed most of my comrades?
That was...
I watched your face when you did it.
Mario
It was
Kart
filled
8.
with the joy of battle.
You're wrong.
There's a killer inside you. You don't have to deny.
Someday I'll stream
We
that
were
with
created
Minizy,
to be that
if she
way.
likes that game.
Creative?
That's definitely the game I want to stream with her.
Les enfants terribles. The terrible children. That's what the project was called. It started in the 1970s. Their plan was to artificially create the most powerful soldier possible. The person that they chose as the model was the man known then as the greatest living soldier in the world.
Big Boss.
But Father was wounded in combat and already in a coma when they brought him in. So they created us from his cells, with a combination of 20th century analog cloning and the super baby method.
Super baby method.
They fertilized an egg with one of Father's cells, and then let it divide into 8 clone babies. Then they transferred the clones to someone's uterus, and later intentionally aborted 6 of the fetuses to encourage strong fetal growth. You and I were originally octuplets.
Octuplets?
Yes. The other 6 of our brothers were sacrificed to make us. We were accomplices in murder before the day we were even born. So it was you and I, 2 fertilized eggs with exactly the same DNA. But they weren't finished yet. They used me as a guinea
I
pig.
encourage all of you guys
To
to
create
just
a phenotype in which
try
all
speak
the
like
dominant
Solid
genes were
Snake
expressed
next week.
to create you.
When somebody explains you
I got
something,
all of
you
the
just repeat
recessive
the
genes.
last word as a
You
question.
took everything from me before I was even born.
Born?
But you and I aren't his only children.
What?
The genome soldiers. They too are his progeny, carrying on his genetic legacy. But they're different. They're digital. With the completion of the Human Genome Project, the mysteries of humanity were laid bare. Thanks to Father's DNA, they were able to identify more than 60 soldier genes responsible for everything from strategic thinking to the proverbial killer instinct. Those soldier genes were transplanted into the members of the next generation special forces. That's how they became the genome soldiers. That's right. The genome soldiers that you've been killing are our brothers with the same genes as ours.
The genome soldiers?
That's right. They are our brothers, created artificially through the alignment of nucleotides to mimic our father's genes. They too are the product of numerous sacrifices.
Sacrifices?
Human experiments! 1991, the Gulf War.
I really hate that repeating the last word.
The military secretly injected soldiers with the
why does
soldier
it do
genes.
that?
The Gulf War syndrome that hundreds of thousands of returning soldiers complained about was a side effect of it.
Ha! Everyone knows that the Gulf War
It's Metal Gear,
caused by
Carradine.
exposure to depleted uranium used in the anti-tank rounds.
And the further the series
That was
goes,
just a
the
cover
more talking
story
there
issued
is.
by the Pentagon. First they tried to say it was post-traumatic stress disorder, then chemical or biological weapons. The poison gas detection units and the anti-sarin injections, they were all just a cover-up of the secret genetic experiments.
But yeah, this is like
So
the
then,
final
so-called
talks.
Gulf War babies that have been reported by Gulf War veterans are...
Yes, they too are our brothers and sisters.
So the genome soldiers mean that
Have
the
a boss
experiments
fight
were a
to go?
success?
Success? Don't be a fool. They're a complete failure. We are on the verge of extinction.
What?
But like Metal Gear
Have you
Solid
ever heard
4,
of the
it
asymmetry
takes you about an
theory?
hour of, well, maybe
Nature
half
tends
an
to
hour
favor
of cutscenes
asymmetry.
to actually play the
Those
game.
species which have gone extinct all show signs of symmetry. The genome soldiers suffer from the same problem. Signs of symmetry. So do I. As do you. That's right. We are all on the verge of death at the genetic level. We don't know when or what type of disease will occur. That's why we need the old man's genetic information.
You want Big Boss's DNA
Aren't
so you
you
can
gonna
save
have
your
a
family?
bit of a
It's
fight?
very touching.
In nature, family members don't mate with each other, and yet they help each other to survive. Do you know why? It increases the chance that their genes will be passed on to a new generation. Altruism among blood relatives is a response to natural selection. It's called the selfish gene theory.
You're telling me that your genes are ordering you to save the genome soldiers?
You can't fight your genes. It's fate. All living things are born for the sole purpose of passing on their parents' genes. That's why I'll follow what my genes tell me. And then I'm going to go beyond. In order to break the curse of my heritage.
I reckon Twitch would have banned this game if that was the
To
case.
do that, first, I will kill you. Look behind you.
Meryl! Is she alive?
I'm not sure. She was alive a few hours ago. Poor girl kept calling your name.
Meryl.
Stupid woman. Falling in love with a man who doesn't even have a name.
I have a name.
No! We have no past, no future, and even if we did, it wouldn't be truly ours. You and I are just copies of our father, Big Boss.
Let Meryl go.
As soon as we've finished our business, we're almost out of time.
You're talking about Fox Die.
No. It seems now that the Pentagon knows that Metal Gear is destroyed, they've arrived at a decision. They won't even need a BDA. If you want the details, why don't you ask your precious Colonel Campbell?
Fine, we'll ask him.
Colonel, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm listening.
What is the Pentagon trying to do? Colonel, answer me.
The Secretary of Defense has taken over active control of this operation. He's on his way there by AWACS.
What for?
To bomb the place.
What?
Not only that, B-2 bombers just lifted off from Galena Air Force Base. They're carrying B-6113 surface-piercing tactical nuclear bombs.
What? Metal Gear is destroyed. Tell the Secretary of Defense.
The Secretary of Defense heard that Naomi double-crossed us, and he's worried about Fox Die. Now that there's no more danger of a nuclear strike from Metal Gear, he's going to do whatever's necessary to cover up the truth of what really happened here.
He's going to drop a nuclear bomb to vaporize all the evidence along with anyone who knows anything.
Don't worry, Snake. I'll stop the nuclear strike.
How?
I may only be a figurehead here, but I'm still officially in command of this mission. If I issue an order to delay the strike, it'll confuse the chain of command and at least buy you some time. It'll give you a chance to escape.
But, Colonel, if you do that...
It's okay, Snake. The truth is, Foxhound was already the subject of an undercover investigation. Merrill was transferred to this base just before the terrorist attack as a way of manipulating me.
Those bastards.
I'm sorry. They forced me to cooperate in exchange for her life. You better get out of there, Snake.
Are you sure?
Better get out, we're tied up.
Don't worry. It's the least I can do for you, after all the lies.
Colonel.
I'm ordering them to cancel the bombing run. After that, there's no turning back. What? What are you doing? What?
Snake!
Mei Ling, what happened to the Colonel?
I don't believe it.
What happened?
Snake, the Colonel!
Roy Campbell has been relieved of duty. This is the Secretary.
You never played Metal Gear games, Clarion.
Put the Colonel back on.
He's been placed under arrest for leaking top-secret information and for the crime of high treason.
Ridiculous.
Yes, he's a ridiculous
And I like
man.
Arik's taste of games, except the Dark Souls.
You bastard.
There won't be a
He seems to like the good ones.
left. I'm sure the President would want the same thing.
President ordered this?
The President is a busy man. I have complete authority here.
Well, as soon as I have the hardware, we'll definitely do the rest of the series as well.
We've prepared a convincing cover story. We'll simply say that the terrorists exploded a nuclear device.
Smart. You'll be murdering everyone here. The scientists, the Genome Army, everyone.
Donald, the DARPA chief, is already dead.
So, you didn't mean to kill the DARPA chief after all.
He was my friend.
And you could care less about what happens to everybody else, huh?
Well, if you give me the optic disc, I might consider saving them.
What are you talking about?
Metal Gear's test data. Donald was supposed to bring it back.
I don't have it.
I see. Oh well, that's okay.
Could have
You
lied.
two are an embarrassment from the 1970s.
Could just
Our
said, yeah,
country's
sure, you get it.
dirty little secret. You can't be allowed to live. Well, the bombs will be dropping soon, and you two have a lot of catching up to do. Farewell.
There's no way out for us. Let's finish this before the airstrike. You stole everything from me. Only your death can satisfy me. Only your death can return to me what is rightly mine. She'll make a beautiful sacrifice for our final battle.
If she's alive.
It will be the time limit for our final battle. This nuclear module is set to detonate at the precise moment of her death.
Okay, she's still alive then. Okay. I thought we had 5 minutes.
You might still be able to save her. You could enjoy one brief moment of love before the end. If you cross this line, you fall. At this height, It will kill even you. Have at you, Snake!
Oh, this didn't. You just want to see the shirtless guys beating each other, huh? Oh no. Oh. Come on. Come on, climb up. Oh.
What's wrong, Snake?
It's not going too well.
Nice shot!
Oh.
What's wrong, Snake?
Well, if Angalo was here, he would say I just die. Luckily, you can skip the cutscenes. But I have a feeling we don't get this.
Better hurry! It's going to blow!
Ah, God dang it. I can't aim for even if my life depends on it. What it actually does in this case.
Better hurry! It's going to blow!
It's okay. It's totally fine. Snake? Snake? Okay. Now we have 3 minutes.
Have at you, Snake!
Okay. Let's be more careful. We have time. Ah. Ah. There was a way to cancel the combo. After you press the buttons, it's gonna go until it's done.
What's wrong?
Oh, come on. I'm getting my butt kicked. He's gonna do his thing. Ah, I hate when the second hit misses. Come on, climb up. Climb up. Why can't... Ooh! Oh! I didn't know he can do that. Why can't I kick from the ground? It's okay. You know what they say? third time's the charm.
Nice shot!
Still got to do the charge. See, I was just giving him the false hope. Let's trick him into a false sense of security. Now we're gonna beat him. There we go. Oh, it's final.
You're out of time!
Oh, god dang it! Didn't see him doing
You're
that.
out of time!
Come on. Oh, that actually hit me. Come on, climb up, climb up. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. That. Oh no. Rather fight Metal Gear than.
How about you, Snake?
Okay.
Nice shot!
So do the charge. Nope.
Better hurry! It's going to blow!
Oh, that's a miss. On, focus.
Better hurry! It's going to blow!
No, you're gonna blow, man. Let's go down. What's your plan there? Okay, we got this. We got this. No, 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 I was... Oh, still there.
You're out of time!
Come on, let me move. Okay, okay, we don't got this. Come on. There we go. How badly can one fight go? Explosion.
Meryl.
It's not over yet.
Meryl?
Snake, is that you? Snake, oh, you're alive. God.
Meryl. Meryl, are you okay?
Are you okay? Is
Hey,
that all you
Liha
can
Kilpi.
say?
Meryl, it must have been terrible.
Oh, it wasn't that bad. I didn't give in to the torture.
Torture?
And things even worse than that. I was fighting too. Just like you.
You're a strong woman.
Fighting them made me feel closer to you. I felt like you were there with me.
It's a love
It
story.
gave me the strength to go on. But I was scared.
I'm sorry.
Don't say that. But it made me realize something. During all the pain and shame, there was one thing I was sure of. A single hope that I held on to. And that hope kept me alive.
How's it going, Liha Kilpi? Having a good weekend?
I wanted to see you again.
Meryl. That's my Kodak.
Snake, it's me.
Otacon, good news. Meryl's okay.
All right. You saved her, man. Good job.
I got some bad news, too. We're about to be bombed.
Oh, boy. I guess we're considered expendable.
Is there a way out of here?
A way out? Yeah. You can take the loading tunnel to the surface. There's a
Beautiful
parking
weekend.
garage right next to you. The tunnel leads from there to the surface.
Sounds good.
Door in front?
No. It's a small entrance to the west of that door.
How about the security?
I just unlocked it. Who do you think you're talking to? I'll take care of security along your escape route, too.
What are you going to do?
Me? I'll stay here.
Are you crazy?
I need a little more time to take care of your escape route.
But
unlocking the security doors
You're
is
still
difficult
watching
work.
the
Only
Supernatural,
I can do
eh?
it.
Otacon.
Don't worry. I'm staying here. It's my own decision.
Otacon, this is a hardened shelter, but they're going to use a surface-piercing nuclear bomb. It won't hold.
I'm through regretting the past. Life isn't all about loss, you know. Snake, I'm a complete person now. I've found a reason to live.
Good. Don't die on me.
Same to you. Take care of Meryl, okay?
I will.
Okay, I gotta go. I promise I'll do something about your escape route.
Thanks.
Thanks? Well, that sounds nice.
I believe in you.
Thanks, Snake.
Let's get the hell out of here.
What about him? Where's Otacon?
He's fighting right now. With his old self. To be the man he wants to be.
It's a good
He's
time to
fighting
start
for us too?
getting philosophical.
Yeah. And I don't want it to be in vain.
Me too.
It started.
I must
That
be
it
heavy.
does, Caridine.
Looks like we're not gonna have a love scene after all.
Looks that way.
And that as well.
Too bad.
Let's get out of here.
Snake, it's freezing outside. You need some clothes.
There's my sneaking suit.
Hurry up. Hurry!
Looking good, Snake.
Okay. So here's one little thing I remember from the past is that
Hurry!
we definitely gonna hurry. We go right back in, and there's a ration. There's another ration. We can equip those.
I'll drive. Damn, a surveillance camera.
Surveillance camera?
Damn,
Like, where did they come from? Like, the place was ruins.
all right, keys. I got it, Snake. Jump in.
Okay, which car?
Fire that machine gun with your weapon button. Shoot him, Snake.
Okay, it's rations.
Snake, hold on.
There we go. It's Solid Snake. He's the most solid snake of them all. Solid, more solid than a bullet.
We'll never make it. Snake, clear a path. Okay, Snake, let's go.
Very solid.
We're not out of the woods yet. Here they come. We'll never make it. Snake, clear a path.
Hopefully I have enough help for the end.
It's Snake.
So we don't have rations anymore. Hey! Your favorite, Caridine.
Yet, Snake. It's
Not over yet.
Liquid.
Come on. Stay on him. No. So I can't aim the machine gun lower, so it just dodges. All I have to do is basically try to keep him from shooting at me. And oh. Come on. Come on. Hit him. Come on. Don't want to die now. Oh no, I've never died in this scene before, so... Well, first time for everything. Just couldn't hit him! This is like the supposed to be the easiest spots in the, in the game.
Hurry!
It's totally fine. Totally fine. Get the ration. Second ration. Equip them. So he's gonna take the surveillance camera.
Damn, a surveillance camera.
Gonna go right about here.
Damn, no keys. All right, keys. I got it, Snake. Jump in.
Come on.
Fire that machine gun with your weapon gun. Snake, hold on.
There we go. Now we have to use the rations. Thing is, if you use them manually, you get more health back than if you let them be used automatically. Anyways.
Uh-oh, Snake. Checkpoint. Here we go. We'll never... Okay, Snake, let's go.
He was saying something that we'll never make it.
We're not out of the woods yet. Here they come. We'll never make it. Snake, clear a path.
Okay, we have a lot more health now.
It's not over yet.
Just love that line. So hard to just aim at the middle. I think this is the good spot. No? Kind of feels like when I'm using the stick, it moves the targeting a bit faster than the D-pad. So just need to use the D-pad here. Come on, that didn't hit. Come on, so close. That's how close we were last time.
Are you okay?
Yeah, just a little shook up.
Meryl, can you move?
It's no good. I can't move.
What happened to Liquid?
I can't see him either.
Liquid's dead. Uh-oh.
Snake!
Oh, he's not gonna go down so easily.
Snake!
And that, boys and girls, is why you wear a face mask nowadays.
If he's dead, that means...
Hey! Thank you for buying the shirt!
Say it, Snake.
You know what? We're gonna
What
pour
happened
the rest
to
of
the
the
air
rum in the class.
No stuff
And
bombs in sight.
hopefully you'll enjoy it.
Snake.
Oh,
can you hear
sorry.
me? Colonel, are you okay?
Totally
Colonel,
fine.
what happened? The
Cheers.
Secretary of Defense has been arrested. Early retirement.
Arrested?
I was able to get into contact with the
Have to
president.
admit, it's a very comfy
Metal Gear,
shirt.
the
I
training
ordered one
exercise,
for
all of
myself
it.
as well,
It
and
was all the Secretary of Defense
I was surprised
acting alone.
about the quality they
Acting
make.
alone? What happened to the air raid and the nuclear strike?
The orders were rescinded. The F-117s and the B-2 Spirits have returned to the base. Once again, I have complete authority over this operation.
I see.
Washington isn't stupid enough to use nukes to cover up a few secrets.
I wonder about that.
In any case,
Yeah,
the
thank
danger's
you.
over.
I'm super happy.
Thanks, Snake.
Colonel,
You think
can rest
the
easy.
shirt is worth it?
Meryl's fine.
And now
Really?
I need to design a new one.
Thank you, Snake. Snake, I'm sorry. I kept a lot of things from you.
It's okay, Colonel.
Promised my wife that
Snake,
if
I'm not a
enough of
colonel.
them get sold, I'll make a
Oh,
new
that's
one,
right.
and
I've
it
got a
was
present
the
for
limit
you.
was missing
There's a
just
snowmobile
that
close
one.
to you. Mei Ling saw it on the satellite
So
photos.
yeah, need
This
to
time of year,
get
the glaciers are
get
pretty
on
calm.
it next week.
You should be able to ride right out of there. I'll bet the boys at the DIA and the NSA
Cheers.
never expected you to come home alive.
Me neither. I better not show my face around here.
No danger of that. You two officially died after your Jeep sank into the ocean.
That's not too far from the truth.
Also, there's a helicopter waiting for you on Fox Island.
Dr. Hal Emmerich should be somewhere on the base. I want someone to bring him in.
Yeah,
I
now we just
understand. Leave it to me.
enjoy the ending
Okay,
of the game.
Roy.
We
Are you
did
gonna
it.
be okay?
The mission
Don't
is
worry.
complete.
I've got an insurance policy. A hard copy of all Mei Ling's data. As long as I've got that, you, me, and Mei Ling will be fine.
The battery on these nanomachines will run out soon. They won't be able to follow us.
Great
I
minds
guess
think
we
alike.
won't meet again.
Don't worry. I'll pay you a visit sometime.
Really? I look forward to that.
But hey,
Roy,
just
Just tell me one thing.
teeny
What?
tiny
About
thing.
Fox die.
Meryl will
gonna
be fine. She wasn't
you
included
guys,
in this programming.
What about me?
Keep watching the
Liquid.
ending,
Naomi said that
and
she
I'm gonna
wants to
go
talk to you
grab
face to
a
face about that.
PlayStation disc.
How is she?
Don't
So
worry. Mei Ling is
we
with
can
her right
play
now.
for a
I'm
little
switching
bit
over
further.
to Naomi.
Snake, it's me.
So
Naomi.
I'll be right back.
I heard about my brother.
I'm sorry. But he had one last message he wanted to say to you. He told me to tell you to forget about him and to go on with your own life.
Frankie said that?
Yeah. He also said he'll always love you. Naomi, your brother just saved you, me, and the whole world. He fought with every ounce of strength in his body.
Maybe Maybe now he's finally found some peace. He wasn't really my brother anymore. Ever since he fought with you in Zanzibar, he's been like a ghost. A ghost looking for a place to die.
Naomi, Liquid died from Fox Die too. What about me? When am I gonna go?
That's up to you.
What do you mean?
Everybody dies when their time is up.
Yeah, so when's mine up?
It's up to you how you use the time left to you. Live, Snake. That's all I can say to you.
Each person is born with their fate written into their own genetic code. It's unchangeable, immutable. But that's not all there is to life. I finally realized that. I told you before the reason that I was interested in genes and DNA. Because I wanted to know who I was, where I came from. I thought that if I analyzed my DNA, I could find out who I was, who my parents were. And I thought that if I knew that, then I'd know what path I should take in life. But I was wrong. I didn't find anything. I didn't learn anything. Just like with the genome soldiers, you can input all the genetic information, but that doesn't make them into the strongest soldiers. The most we can say about DNA is that it governs a person's potential strengths, potential destiny. You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. Snake, whether or not you're in the Fox Die program isn't important. The important thing is that you choose life. And then live. Don't you think, Snake? Don't worry. I'm going to choose life too. Until today, I've always looked for a reason to live. But from here on, I'm going to just live. Genes exist to pass down our hopes and dreams for the future through our children. Living is a link to the future. That's how all life works. Loving each other, teaching each other. That's how we can change the world. I finally realized it. The true meaning of life. Thank you, Snake.
Look, I found this.
Okay, I'm back.
Let's keep it as a reminder.
Just had to pick up the disc
Of
and
what?
accidentally
reminder of
woke
a
up
successful
Minicia in the
mission?
process.
For the first time we met.
A reminder of how to live.
But yeah.
Huh?
Until today, I've lived only for myself.
Let this
Survival
play,
has been
and
the only thing I cared about.
we will
in my
skip the
life.
ending credits though. We don't need to
That's
do
not
that.
just you. That's how everyone is.
I only felt truly alive when I was staring death in the face. I don't know. Maybe it's written into my genes.
What about now? What do your genes say about your future now?
Maybe it's time I live for someone else.
But yeah, sadly all the PlayStation
Someone else?
games I have are on the discs,
Yeah.
so had to go pick that up.
Someone like you. Maybe that's the real way to live.
So, where to, Snake?
David. My name's David.
Okay. So where to, Dave?
Towards the sunset.
I think it's time we look for a new path in life.
A new path?
A new purpose.
Will we find it?
We'll find it. I know we'll find it.
What are those?
Caribou. To the Aleutians, the caribou is a symbol of life. It'll be spring here soon.
Something like that, Martin felt. But yeah, the game we're gonna continue this with is gonna be
new life to everything.
It's lots of fun.
It's time for hope.
And you guys get to make fun of me a lot.
But Alaska has never looked
I'm
more
not very
beautiful.
good at it, so.
The sky, the sea, the caribou.
Actually, I don't know
most
anyone
of
who's
all,
actually good at it.
You.
Anyways.
I think I'm gonna like this new life.
Come on. Let's enjoy life.
Okay. Just prepping the stream information as well. And there we go. That's the end. We are not gonna go through all this because it'll take about 10-15 minutes. Just this, and we would be able to save the game and do like the second playthrough. But what I'm gonna do here is just hit escape. I'm gonna save state. I'll do the saving some other time.